That's where you know so bright. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Good morning. I'm on my way to go get a coffee from Dunkin again. I keep forgetting to make my coffee because it's cold brew. It needs 24 hours in the fridge. So when I forget to make it, I need to go buy a freaking $5 coffee from Dunkin. Ew, why is it so expensive? I thought back in the day, an iced coffee from Dunkin was $2 when I was like in high school, college. Anyways, I'm gonna drink that. I am feeling alarmingly calm for tonight, my show, but I think once I get back to my room and start working on my set, it's probably gonna hit me. I've had 2 weeks off from class. I should have been spending this time like really working through my set. I haven't touched it once. This is what happened. If I don't have accountability, forget it. It's happening, the anxiety's kicking in, but I'm trying to remind myself what my good friend Deja tells me. There's no difference between the feeling of excitement and nervousness. So I'm gonna tell myself I feel excited to get on that stage. God couldn't reach me, so he gave me all the passion and all the stage fright. So right now I'm preparing for the show. What I'm doing is I'm taking the video from my last class where I practiced the set and I'm transcribing that on paper. Typing it out helps me memorize it. And I'm also going to be using this to run a couple times and make sure that this set I'm practicing matches the set I did last, and that way all the feedback I got matches that particular set. Time to start getting ready. I am in fact freaking the fuck out. I have thought about not going so many times. The whole reason I'm doing this class that ends with a show is so that I'll feel more comfortable doing more open mics and stand-up shows. Am I ever gonna do it again if I feel like this beforehand? I'm just hoping this goes well and gives me confidence. Last year, I made one New Year's resolution for 2024, and it was to do a stand-up comedy show. It's December 8th. I'm gonna be 28 in 3 days. It's gonna be New Year's in 23 days. And tonight, I'm doing my first ever comedy show. Okay, it's time. I am freaking out. I'm printing out my set just to have it with me, but I'm not bringing it up on stage with me, so I have to say the whole 5 minutes from memory. I'm just praying I don't do something insane. I think it's gonna be okay, but I haven't performed in front of a real audience. The closest thing was my bridesmaid speech. For someone who loves acting and being on stage, I have the world's biggest amount of stage fright. So my set printed wrong, and I'm just taking that as a sign from the gods that I need to not over obsess. And once I get into the space, I'm not sure which order on the list I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna probably have to watch a bunch of comedians before me and then just do what I can do. I'm not gonna be able to sit there and like keep reading. I know the material. So on my way over there, I'm going to listen to my voice recording of my set on repeat. And then when I park my car, I'm gonna run through it once in the car. And then the rest is up to fate because I can't just keep obsessing over it. And honestly, I set myself up to fail because I spent 2 weeks not thinking about it at all when I could have been working on it, even just 10 minutes a day. Here goes nothing. Just parked. I rehearsed a couple times in the car. Problem was I was driving, so I couldn't time myself, and I have 5 minutes flat. Scary. I keep telling myself, if I hate it, I never have to do it again. My goal was to do a stand-up show, and in a couple hours, that goal will be achieved. Whether it goes poorly or whether it goes well, I will have done it. And what I tell myself all the time, when I'm going to set an event and I feel anxious, I'm like, worst case scenario, I can leave LA and none of these people will ever see me again. That's the cool thing about leaving your town, your area, your hometown, and still considering that home. You can make mistakes, and then if all else fails, you can go back and start over again. Wish me luck. I'm about to go in.
Guys, this is my friend Jimmy.
Did you say Jimmy?
Of course I did.
Definitely Jamie.
Jamie. She's a big hit out here in LA. So
Big what?
A big hit.
Oh yeah,
You'll have
huge.
to catch her someday.
Yep.
She goes on right before me tonight, so good luck.
All right, who's watching?
Everyone.
Yes.
You gotta go this way.
Guys,
What up?
look who it is. It's my teacher.
What up? I'm her teacher. She's so funny.
Tell them everything you love about me.
I love your glasses. I love your ability to be humorous over very difficult things. I love that you shine a flashlight in my eye holes. Yeah, that was
He loves my glasses. You started with my glasses, you asshole.
Well, it was the first thing in my face.
Do you want to be in my vlog? Sure. Say hello. What's your name?
Chris Kostelevsky.
And he's an amazing comic. You did a great job.
You did a great job too.
Thank you. I just got off stage. I'm not sure I ever want to do that again. It's so weird to do something like that and then just leave. Like what? Really? Crazy experience. Everyone told me I killed it, which like, yeah, you're gonna tell me I killed it, but did I actually? I went overtime, of course, which is crazy because I had 5 minutes. I rehearsed it beforehand and only went up to 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is perfect because then you account for the laughter and like any side things I do. Nope, I went over. So now I guess I go home. Right now I don't feel like I ever want to do that again, but I'm going to watch my tape because I had it taped and I'll see what I think. Wendy. It's not Wendy. But like as I was leaving the place, everybody was like pulling me aside and telling me how great I was. Like all these strangers were like, you killed it, you did so good. And that made me feel really good. And of course I'm like, no, I didn't. And everyone's like, no, trust me. But I don't trust you. Who are you? That was a show of material I have been working on for like 2 months. So it's been the same set, just reworked, but basically the same like skeleton of jokes. So it'll be interesting if I'm able to write a set without the help of a class doing it for me. A lot of those people take the class over and over again and keep working on new material. So I don't have the money to do that.
Okay, what a weekend. I'm so proud of myself, tired, and like a little bit more clear-headed now that all those things that have been like kind of hanging over me are through. I feel like I earned my Christmas break. Starting tomorrow, I have 9 days till I go home for Christmas. I want to do everything I can to make those 9 days count before I go home and rest. I pretty much work all year so hard and then go home and do nothing. I do what's called booking out, which means I tell my agent I'm not available and I don't submit any auditions and I don't obviously film anything because I'm in Massachusetts. I've been so out of it the past couple of days, just so focused on these things that I did, so I want to lock in again tomorrow. I haven't been to the gym in days, which I was on such a good roll, so yeah, let's get back into it tomorrow.